Welcome to Top 10, the home of rapid-fire rankings. From fascinating facts to the freshest trends, we unveil the best of the best, all in a bite-sized package. Immerse yourself in a world where less is more, and seconds count. Stay curious, stay engaged, and remember, life is always surprising when you're counting down with Top 10.
Welcome to your channel name. Well, hello there, fellow gardeners, and welcome to my channel. Today we're on a mission to transform those gardens from simple patches of green to spaces of real beauty and productivity. And the best part is, you don't need an arsenal of expensive equipment or a degree in horticulture to make it happen. Over the years, I've picked up a few tricks of the trade, little nuggets of wisdom that make all the difference when it comes to nurturing your plants and creating a garden that truly thrives. So, whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting to dig in, I invite you to join me as we delve into my top 10 garden hacks for a lush, healthy, and dare I say, rather professional-looking garden. Get ready to get your hands dirty, because we're about to unlock the secrets to a truly flourishing garden.
Now, before we even think about picking out our favorite plants, we need to start with the very foundation of a healthy garden, the soil. You see, healthy soil is teeming with life, earthworms, beneficial bacteria, fungi, all working together in perfect harmony to create the ideal environment for your plants to flourish. But how can you tell if your soil is up to scratch? Well, there are a few simple tests you can do at home. One is to simply take a handful of soil and give it a good squeeze. Does it crumble easily, or does it form a tight, compacted ball? Crumbling soil is a good sign, indicating good drainage and aeration. Another test is to check the pH level. You can pick up a simple soil testing kit from any good garden center. Most plants prefer a slightly acidic to neutral pH, around 6 to 7. If you find your soil is lacking in any way, don't worry. There are plenty of things you can do to improve it. Adding organic matter, like compost or well-rotted manure, is like giving your soil a vitamin boost. It improves its structure, drainage, and nutrient content.
Now, let's talk about watering. It sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But there's a bit more to it than just drenching your plants every now and then. The key is to water deeply and less frequently. This encourages your plants to develop strong, deep roots that can better withstand periods of drought. The best time to water is early in the morning or late in the evening when the sun is less intense and evaporation is reduced. Avoid watering during the heat of the day, as much of the water will simply evaporate before it has a chance to reach the roots. When it comes to methods, there are a few options. A good old-fashioned watering can or hose pipe will do the trick, but for a more efficient approach, consider investing in a soaker hose or drip irrigation system. These deliver water directly to the roots, minimizing waste and reducing the risk of fungal diseases.
Now, here's a simple yet incredibly effective tip that will save you time, effort, and water mulch. Think of mulch as a cozy blanket for your soil, helping to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. There are various types of mulch available, from shredded bark and wood chips to compost and straw. Choose one that suits your garden style and the needs of your plants. Apply a generous layer of mulch around your plants, leaving a gap around the base of the stem to prevent rot. As the mulch breaks down, it adds valuable nutrients to the soil, further benefiting your plants.
Chapter 4. Black Gold, the magic of composting. Now, for all you eco-conscious gardeners out there, this one's for you, composting. It's a fantastic way to reduce household waste while creating a nutrient-rich fertilizer for your garden. It's like turning kitchen scraps into garden gold. Starting a compost bin is easier than you might think. You can buy a ready-made compost bin or build your own using recycled materials. The key is to have a good mix of green materials like vegetable peelings and grass clippings, and brown materials like cardboard and dry leaves. Turn your compost regularly to aerate it and speed up the decomposition process. In a matter of months, you'll have a beautiful, crumbly compost that your plants will absolutely love.
Chapter 5. The art of pruning, shaping your garden for success. Pruning might seem a bit daunting at first, but trust me, it's essential for maintaining the health, shape, and vigor of your plants. Think of it as giving your plants a haircut. A little trim here and there can work wonders. The best time to prune depends on the plant and the desired outcome. Some plants, like roses, benefit from a good prune in late winter or early spring, while others, like lavender, are best pruned after flowering. When pruning, always use sharp, clean tools to prevent the spread of diseases. Cut back to a healthy bud or branch and remove any dead, diseased, or crossing branches. Don't be afraid to be bold. A good prune can rejuvenate even the most tired-looking plants.
Chapter 6. Right plant, right place. Choosing plants for your garden. Now, let's talk about choosing the right plants for your garden. It's all about working with nature, not against it. Take the time to observe your garden and consider factors like sunlight, soil type, and your local climate. If you have a sunny spot, embrace it. There's a whole world of sun-loving plants out there, from vibrant dahlias and sunflowers to fragrant herbs like rosemary and lavender. For shadier spots, opt for shade-tolerant beauties like hostas, ferns, and hellebores. Don't forget to consider your soil type as well. Some plants thrive in clay soils while others prefer sandy or loamy conditions. A little research goes a long way in ensuring your plants have the best possible chance of success.
Here's a fascinating aspect of gardening that often gets overlooked: companion planting. It's the idea that certain plants can benefit each other when planted together, improving growth, deterring pests, and even enhancing flavor. For example, planting marigolds alongside tomatoes can help deter whiteflies and nematodes, while basil planted near tomatoes can improve their flavor and growth. Similarly, planting carrots and onions together can help deter each other's pests. Experiment with different companion planting combinations and see what works best in your garden. It's a fun and rewarding way to create a more balanced and harmonious garden ecosystem.
Chapter 8. Natural pest control. Protecting your garden naturally. Now, let's face it, pests are an inevitable part of gardening. But before you reach for the chemical pesticides, consider some natural and eco-friendly alternatives. One of the best ways to deter pests is to create a healthy and biodiverse garden. Encourage beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings, which are natural predators of many common garden pests. You can also use homemade pest control solutions, such as a spray made with garlic, chili peppers, and water, which can deter aphids and other soft-bodied insects. Neem oil is another effective natural pesticide that can be used to control a wide range of pests and diseases.
Chapter 9. Give your lawn a breather. The importance of aeration. Now let's give some love to our lawns. Over time, lawns can become compacted, making it difficult for water, air, and nutrients to reach the roots. This is where aeration comes in. Aeration involves creating small holes in the soil, allowing air, water, and nutrients to penetrate more easily. This promotes deeper root growth, resulting in a healthier, more resilient lawn. You can aerate your lawn using a garden fork or a dedicated lawn aerator. The best time to aerate is in the spring or fall when the soil is moist. After aerating, apply a top dressing of compost or sand to further improve soil structure and drainage.
Chapter 10. Tool time, caring for your garden companions. And finally, let's not forget about our trusty garden tools. Just like any other piece of equipment, our tools need a little TLC to keep them in tip-top condition. After each use, take a few minutes to clean your tools, removing any dirt or debris. Sharpen blades regularly to ensure clean, precise cuts, and oil metal parts to prevent rust. Store your tools in a dry place, preferably hanging them up to prevent damage to the blades or handles. A little care and attention will extend the life of your tools, saving you money and ensuring they're always ready for action.
Outro happy gardening. So there you have it, my top 10 garden hacks for a truly thriving garden. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to try them out in your own gardens. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning and experimentation. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, make mistakes, and learn as you go. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Share your own gardening tips and tricks in the comments below, and let's create a thriving community of passionate gardeners. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more gardening inspiration, tips, and seasonal advice. Until next time, happy gardening.
Thanks for watching Top 10 Countdowns. Desire more? Glide your cursor to the subscribe button, give it a click. Don't forget that notification bell. It's your golden ticket to our world of riveting Top 10 Countdowns. See you soon in the next video.